Part 2. 91 so far at, what is it, 8:15, 8 something. I don't know what time it is. But Magic Mike finally made it back. We have the parts. Let me show you all what an AC kit consists of. Everyone says my car needs a compressor. Well, it may be needing a compressor. And here's the compressor right here. This is the compressor for the Sienna van. Now, this is where the oil goes. And this little bolt here, we gotta take it out. Now, dump everything out and find out how much oil goes in the system of the vehicle. Okay? Because some of it goes in the compressor, but not all of it. You get oil for the compressor. The oil comes with dye in it, in case you have any leaks. I got a new radiator cap for the radiator I just put in. AC kit comes with the condenser. Looks like the radiator, but it's not. That big old long round thing right there is the filter for the AC system. A lot of times those can get damaged inside and cause the AC system to fail. So it has to be replaced. Another good thing, O-rings. You need to replace those O-rings. O-rings are like tortillas in the microwave. Once they get air and stick out for a while, they get hard and crunchy. Therefore, they're no good anymore. Valves. It's always a good idea to replace the valve, because just because you put the cap on with pliers and stuff, it doesn't mean that it's not going to leak out. Spend $1.99 and get the tool to put the new valves in, because they make a big deal as well. Expansion valve. This is the part that most people do not mess with because they don't know where it is, where it goes, or if they do find out it's behind the dashboard, they don't want to touch it. On this vehicle, it's on the firewall behind the upper plenum there, back there. Hard to see, can't see it from here. We have to take that off. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow morning. Today we're doing the compressor, radiator, new hoses, the condenser, and just having a good old Friday. And of course, Magic Mike had to go back to the 1-800 radiator store because he forgot something. That's him. That's him. Oh, message. Thank you. Thank you for the air freshener. Hey, I hope you like it, dude. He got the Rolls Royce one. Good pick. I love the Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce, it smells good, but that's everybody's favorite. Mine is coconut. Coconut Lamborghini. Smells great. Okay, so we're going to install this. Everything comes with like little rubber tabs and stuff to keep the air out. Take those off. One time some dude did his own part and kept that in there. Somehow he was able to smash the hose into that. So when I went to go check it, I go, dude, how'd you miss that? How'd you get a screw and everything through that piece? So this just slides on in down here, like so. Very easy. And then again. Keep your hoses close. Don't mess up too much stuff, because if you take up too much stuff, then you lose what you're doing. Okay, boom. New O-rings on that sucker. Get them O-rings. Get your oil and lubricate them O-rings real good. Have a pick with you. You can use a screwdriver if you like, but screwdrivers don't work. Get a nice pick, and you can take off any O-ring anywhere. And you can stab yourself a few times. That's okay. Bam. Okay? And the bag that they give you is pretty much for your standard Toyota parts. You probably get this bag for every Toyota kit that you order, so everything's pretty much the same. Like, we're not going to need... Oh, We're not going to need this big old thing. Who knows why that's in there? Universal kit, you know? But it's in my way. And what I always do, especially if you just have some O-rings in here, look for the exact size. The exact size, because it will be the one. So, and they're always green. The new ones are always green. I always thought black was for oil. Oil type stuff. Then we got green ones. So, always lubricate them O-rings. It makes it easier for it to scoot in its position when you put the hose on. Snap it in there. Get that in there like so. Just like that. I don't like to use the power tools right away when you're putting this in there. It's all aluminum. You mess it up, it's done for. Always use your fingers. Over there. Always use your fingers to wiggle and get it in. And when you're mostly done, then you get your tool out. Magic Mike always taking my stuff out. Okay. Upper hose is in. Again. That small little pick out. Get that O-ring off of there. Search for that new one. So what's going on out there? It's Friday. What do you people have going on? Leave some comments down there. Okay, so I got the right one. Position. And push. Perfect. They've been in their positions for so long, it shouldn't be a problem for them just getting right back in there. Just like that. Sometimes if you move parts around, they go right in their positions. Perfect. Condenser's in. Let me show you. Take a look. Radiator, condenser. Got to put the new hoses on. Then we'll be taking the compressor off. And that's it, you know, it's not that hard to do some of these jobs. We did find out that that was broken, and also when the compressor, check this out. I don't know what to do with it. Piece of the compressor was just hanging on. It was plugged into its socket, but here it is. Check this out. Okay, this is part of the AC compressor. This is what, well, it's not this exact same plug, but a plug, and then this goes, it's a sensor for the compressor, and it broke off. It was just sitting there. I went to take the plug off, and the whole thing was off. And I bet you that's the reason why this compressor stopped working, because of this was off. Plus Plus this wasn't even connected, and this one was open wire. So we're gonna have to fix that before we do anything further after that. But right now we're focused on the radiator. We're gonna get the new hoses put on, and I got the transmission lines put on. We are getting rid of the spring. We are getting rid of these dumb clamps I can't stand. Don't like those. Get rid of that. And putting the real ones on. This is what we use. This is what... I can't stand the other ones. They drive me nuts. A whole box of that costs $10. Can't believe it. So, figure out which way this goes. Looks like it goes that way. It'll go that way. Might go that way. Let's get the clamps on there. Because I think that this one's the upper one. Looks like the upper one, yeah. So get your clamps out. Put the clamps on first, people. $8 for 4. God, that's expensive. Perfect fit. Oh, I thought Magic Mike was back already. I said, that's fast. He takes forever. He's going to stop, get himself a soda. He's one of those guys that clock in, grabs a cigarette, gets on the wall, doesn't work right away, thinks the youngster has to do something first. With this little pigeon in his box and rolls in on his bicycle. Some kind of boss I had once. He was a weirdo. And then when I quit working at the store, like I haven't gone to work for 2 days, and the boss comes knocking at my door. And I'm like, hey, my boss is here. Doesn't he understand I don't want to work there anymore? And he's all like, hey, we've missed you for a couple of days. We want to know how come you don't want to work there. I go, could be because of that weird guy that's telling me how to work and has a pigeon as a pet. That was weird enough. But anyways, like a couple months roll by, and me and that guy just start clicking together. They fired the 2 guys that ran the store, and me and the other guy with the pigeon got to take over. He was the manager, but he knew what to do. We cleaned that store up. We painted the floor. We made it look very nice. That was the only job I started getting commission, and he put me as assistant manager because I was learning sales real good. And yep, that was a weird time, but that was a long time ago. All the way. Tab. To where it tells you it's okay to stop. And this one up here. Sometimes they're a little difficult. What if we, let's see. Let's get a little coolant, okay? Put some on your finger. Like if you were gonna lube it up. Lube it up right here in the corners. Okay. Now let's try. It's like right on. Check that out. See, sometimes a little bit of something else will help you in the long run. Okay, boom, that's on. Now I got one more stupid clamp I have to take off for this other hose. But if you have the right one, check that out. This, I got at Harbor Freight for like $5 or $6. You gotta have one. They work great. It beats using pliers. Sometimes. Sometimes. Not bad. That's really on there too. Don't make a mess with it. Yeah, they come off so easy when you're on top of the car, but shoot. When you're under the car, it's on the bottom there. It's always so super hard. Oxygen sensor right in the way. Cover the cord. Yeah, because that's not just going to come off. Yep, we're in trouble. Well, just by the way it's facing, that's all. Somehow we gotta get it unstuck. You know what? Razor blade. So if you're ever having trouble and you're replacing it, razor blade it. That shouldn't be any problem. We're replacing it. What's the big deal, right? Now get a screwdriver. Gotta always have everything ready, and Magic Mike is always throwing everything around. He's always so everywhere. Just grab something, get that sucker right off of there. See that? See how nice that was? Get rid of it. It's hard to be a cameraman and work. So, new hose. Right here. Figure out which way it goes on. Which it's going to be that way. Get your clamps. Your $10 clamps, 4 of them. And put them on. I don't care which way I put them on, they just go on. I'll tell you what though, let's do the coolant thing. Put some coolant on your finger. And lubricate. And loose stuff. It will help you put this right on there. Yeah. That is a big help. All right, one clamp lost. Didn't quite make it to the floor. Don't you hate when you lose things? I hate when a screw drops and you spend 30 minutes looking for it. Doesn't that suck? And then all along, it was right in front of you. Like, you keep trying to figure out, this is where it fell. It was right here. This is where it fell. It's got to be right here. Nowhere near where it fell at. Right? Yeah. Magic Mike has made it back. Okay, everyone. I got pretty far in the 20 minutes he was gone. You know what I mean? I still gotta find that screwdriver. I have 2 of them. So these bad boys up. The vehicle's gonna love this job. We gotta scoot that up just a little bit more. Yeah, just like that. Uppers installed. And it's getting warmer. 92 degrees. Come on, tell me how hot it is where you're at. It's 92 degrees here. You made it, Beth. I already did all the work. Go to lunch. Okay. Get the stuff that you might spill up out of the way. We don't need this anymore. Thank you. Okay. Condenser's in. This is in. Tighten. Oh. Okay, so I gotta tighten up these ones now. Let's do that. Of course, when I don't do anything, the phone don't say anything. You know what I mean? As soon as I go live, it'll be quiet. Alright. Working on cars is fun when everything goes your way. You know what I mean? If you're having a bad day, it's not working, why don't you stop? Go eat something. Go get something to drink. Come back, start again, refresh, and it'll work better for you. We don't need that yet. Come on, man. You always do the weirdest ones. Okay. All right, everybody. So we got everything connected. We're gonna take out the compressor next, and I'm gonna deal with that wiring situation that we have. That's I have to deal with. I gotta go find parts for this. So, but thanks for joining us, and we'll go live tomorrow when we finish this. Okay, and we'll start it together. We'll charge it together, and everything will be put back together. And that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Join us, and please check out my store and get yourself an air freshener and use Smelly in caps for 20% off at the promo. Peace out, everybody, and have a great day. See you tomorrow.